Never worry about ingratitude from book How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie. Narration by Riazul Islam Khan. I recently met a businessman in Texas who was burned up with indignation. I was warned that he would tell me about it within 15 minutes after I met him. He did. The incident he was angry about had occurred 11 months ago, but he was still burned up about it. He couldn't talk of anything else. He had given his 34 employees $10,000 each. No one had thanked him. I'm sorry, he complained bitterly, that I gave them a penny. An angry man, said Confucius, is always full of poison, that I honestly pitied him. He was about 60 years old. Now, life insurance companies figure that, on the average, we will live slightly more than two-thirds of the difference between our present age and 80. So, this man, if he was lucky, probably had about 14 or 15 years to live. Yet, he had already wasted almost one of his remaining years by his bitterness and resentment over an event that was past and gone. I pitied him. Instead of wallowing in resentment, self pity, he might have asked himself why he didn't get any appreciation. Maybe he had underpaid and overworked his employees. Maybe they considered a Christmas bonus not a gift, but something they had earned. Maybe he was so critical and unapproachable that no one dared, cared to thank him. Maybe they felt he gave the bonus because most of the profits were going for taxes anyway. On the other hand, maybe the employees were selfish, mean, and ill mannered. Maybe this, maybe that. I don't know. I don't know any more about it than you do. But I do know that Dr. Samuel Johnson said gratitude is a fruit of cultivation. You do not find among gross people. Here is the point I am trying to make. This man made the human and distressing mistake of expecting gratitude so bad. He just didn't know the human nature. If you saved a man's life, would you expect him to be grateful? You might, but Samuel Leibowitz, who was a famous criminal lawyer before he became a judge, saved 78 men from going to the electric chair. How many of these men do you suppose stopped to thank Samuel or ever took the trouble to send him a Christmas card? How many? Guess. That's right. None. Note. It's a note. This is other than anything mentioned in the book. This note is from my side. Dale Carnegie describes more such true, rather very true stories. More. They are not mentioned to avoid spending excessive time. At the end, Dale Carnegie concludes the topic and describes as A. Instead of worrying about ingratitude, let's expect it. I repeat, instead of worrying about ingratitude, let's expect it. Let's remember that Jesus healed 10 lepers in one day and only one thanked him. Why should we expect more gratitude than Jesus got? B. Let's remember that the only way to find happiness is not to expect gratitude, but give for the joy of giving. C. Let's remember that gratitude is a cultivated trait. So, if we want our children to be grateful, we must train them to be grateful. That's it.